So today I will be sharing something with us as regards our finances, something that I think is very important because it's a whole new ball game when you are being pursued by something. If you're running after something, you can decide to quit. You're the aggressor. If somebody offends you or does something to you and you pursue the person, you can decide to run and then you stop. But if a lion is trailing you, pursuing you, there is no stopping. And I promise you, you will not get tired. A supernatural strength will come. So when it comes to money, some people want to be pursued by problems. In fact, some people have never ever experienced what it feels like not to be pursued by problems. All their life, all their life, they've had to, you know, figure out themselves the hard way. So I'm here to share the 4-year plan with us. This 4-year plan is so important to me. The reason is because um, when we know the purpose of a thing, then we can avoid abuse. But when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. The reason is because you can't judge the dexterity of a fish, how good a fish is, the mobility of a fish by asking the fish to climb a tree. You can't do that. Hope you guys understand. You don't know how good a fish is if you tell the fish, I assign you this tree, climb it. You don't know the dexterity of a monkey by telling the monkey to swim. The monkey will disappoint you. The monkey probably will drown. But if you want to know how beautiful a fish is, throw the fish inside the water. Yes. If it's a freshwater fish, throw that fish inside the fresh water and see the magic of swimming. Allow the monkey to climb a tree and you will be mesmerized. So I need us to fix our 4-year plan. I say 2030, it's not me, it's not by mistake. I know 2030 is 5 years from now, but for God's sake, this is November. We're 2 months away to 2026. Okay. So you might as well. In fact, if you see car production, all cars made, I think, 5 months towards the end of the year, 5 or 6 months towards the end of the year. So I think all cars made between July or August, I think, made between August and December. They don't say it's for that year, it's for next year. So, for instance, all cars that were manufactured in 2025, using that as an example, from August of 2025 down to December of 2025, it's not 2025 model, it's 2026. That's how it's done. Yeah, but if it's done earlier in the year, okay, of course, it's that year. So the 4-year plan is because we actually have 4 years. Is it possible? Do you think it's possible to fix your finances in 4 years? So I want us to do something quickly. I noticed that some of us, our videos are not switched on. I'm recording this and I'm going to make it available. Your people, you see it, people in your team, your partners will see it. 5 years from now, people will see it. 10 years from now, people will see it. So when you claim and you pretend that you were a serious-minded person, they're going to watch your videos and they will see your name written there. And your face will not be showing. And you will not be able to explain properly that you were serious in the business. You understand? Because serious people do certain things. And that is why I keep telling us, put on your videos. The reason is because if you are sitting in front of church at the first row, second row, there are things you can't do and you pay attention. Why? Because all cameras, all eyes are on you. If you sleep, it will be captured. But when you're at the back, you've already set yourself up for failure. There are people that always sit at the back. I tell you, it's a place of comfort. And because you're in a place of comfort, you can do what comfortable people do. Do you get? But if you go to a place and they're sharing stuff, you don't stay at the back. So that also says it mirrors the state of your heart towards learning. Once you switch off your video, you've already lost. Take it or leave it. You could be lying down and sleeping. Nobody will know. Yeah. But if your video is switched on and you're fighting, it means you're in the you're in the field of play. So if your video is not switched on, I will not tell you to switch it. If your video is switched off, I will not tell you to switch it on. I just want to tell you that what I'm saying now, this thing I'm discussing, you are not part of it. It's not for you. And by the end of today, how many are we here? We're slightly below 100. If only three people get it, only three people, I think I would have done my part. Only three people. If only three people should get what I'm saying here today, then I think it would appear that I have done my part. So the 4-year plan, what do you understand by that? I hope you guys understand that as at now, the new Nigerian tax bill is being signed and it will become effective from January 1st, 2026, where no matter what you do, even if you're a runs person, runs girl, runs boy, you're supposed to pay taxes. It doesn't matter what you do. Legitimate. So long as you are not stealing from people, but you are putting in your sweat, you must pay your tax. Now, it's not a bad thing, you know. It means that you're a responsible person. It's not a bad thing, actually, to make enough money to be you're a responsible person, you're a responsible citizen, you're a responsible child of God, that kind of thing. And some of you that argue with your tithes, now you have to argue with federal government when they deduct, when you remove your taxes. Okay. All right. So the reason I'm doing this training is to show us where we are headed in less than 2 months. I hope that's making sense, right? Very good. So take a look at this. 28% of Nigerians have no income. This was a study. I think this study is less than a year, 1 year old. Less than 28%, no income. 37% of Nigerians, their income is below 100,000 naira. Now, as I'm saying this, don't look at your income as per you are a Nigerian. Look at your income as per you are in this business. This is network marketing. Okay? For people that are watching this and they're not part of, they don't understand what we're saying. This is a team and this is a network marketing group. And we've been with the same company for almost a decade. Now, of course, some people joined us 2 weeks ago. Some people joined us yesterday. I just want to, in fact, let me welcome all of you that are just joining us. You're part of us. You're just joining us like in the past 1 week or 2 weeks. I want to welcome you. I know a lot of you joined us on the 26th after the health program. I want to welcome you. This is a part of what can help you recreate your finances. You see, if you're crying over your money, don't worry. I will show you a plan that in the next 4 years, you will get it right. I am also part of this plan. I'm also following this plan. Do you understand? So we're all learning. I am not a teacher. I am just a guide using my own experiences, and we're going to be sharing experiences. Okay. I don't know it all. So, by the way, my name is Ambassador Sam Bozani, the Bootstrap Entrepreneur, G Leader, Legend Nation, in our team, Diamond Project. 21% of Nigerians earn between 100,000 and 249,000. That is, they earn below 250K, 21%. Where do you fall in all of this? In your network marketing business. Don't really look at it from what you're already doing. But of course, you can, by extension, look at it. But I want you to focus on this business, on what this business can do for you in the next 4 years. 8% of Nigerians earn below 500K. 8%. So 250 to 499. 8%. Now we have 4% of Nigerians that earn below a million naira. 4% earn below 1 million. Only 2% earn above 1 million. 1 million and above. Only 2%. So if we were to go by statistics, he said that Nigeria is about roughly maybe 235 or 230 something million. So what would be 10%? 10% will be about 23 million, right? or 24 million as case may be. So it means that 1% will be 2 point something million. So 2%, roughly 5 million, maybe below 5 million. But I think that statistic is even wrong. Yes. There's a statistic that they use in computing the taxes. It was said that 99% of Nigerians live below and below 800,000 naira, or rather, I think he said 99.6%, yes, and below 800,000 and below in a year. So it's only about 1.4% or thereabout, or it's even up to 1. No, less than 1%, because it's 99.6. Less than 1% and above 1 million. So whichever way, it's either 1% or 2% and above 1 million. And what is 1 million really? What is 1 million naira really? If you make your calculation using $1,500 to 1,500 naira to a dollar, how much is really 1 million naira? So $1,000 is already more than 1.5 million, about 1.5 million. Do you understand? Imagine $1,000 in a year, not even in a month. So what that tells you is that most Nigerians, oh, this is crazy. Over 98, 99% live on less than $700 or $750 in a year. Or let me even help it, $800 in a year, less than $800 in a whole year. So they make less than $70 a month. That is what it means. So as I'm saying this, open your mind. Open your mind. Now let's go with the number 2%. 2% means that we have close to 5 million people that earn between 1 million and above. So 2% live above $1,000 or around $1,000 a month, a year rather. Where does that leave us? This is why you have to be serious with your business, especially the 100-day challenge that started 2 days ago. Today is the third day. If you're not serious with it, then you already know where you are. So look at it. Now, I'm showing us 3 different categories. Let's say in this business, I am not looking at what you're already doing, what you've done. In this business, if your income is less than 100K per month, what do you think will be your savings? By the way, I want to give full credit to Piggyverse, the person I'm not promoting them. No. It's just that I got this graphics. Some of my graphics came from their training. Okay. Yes. I'm not promoting, no promotion at all. But the Zikoko was the person that drew some of this monetary. So I just borrowed some of these graphics, but I am adapting it into our business or for our business. Okay. Yes. I want to give full credit because if they go through it and they see this, they would, of course, appreciate credit. So I give credit to them, and to Zikoko for this graphics. We'll have a lot of graphics that I borrowed from them. All right. That's it. So if your income is below 100,000 naira per month, there's a place in the Bible that says that only fools eat up everything they have, everything they make. So common sense dictates that you need to save, depending on how much you're making. Let's say it's 100,000 naira per month, minimum of 10%, at least minimum of 10%. You see, Ambassador, you don't know. It's not even enough. I'm telling you that the Bible says that a fool finishes everything he makes. It doesn't matter what you make, you must save something out of it. Now, you're not saving for saving sake, you're saving with the intention to invest it. Pay attention to this. Now, let's say the second category, or the person on B, those that are on B, in this business, let's say you make somewhere 400K to 600K per month. Okay. You are in debt, you are stuck in a paycheck, assuming you are working. You understand? But here you are in this business, and we're likening it like you 400K to 600K. I hope you guys know it's not money, right? You are struggling seriously. You understand? Because you're not able to do much. In fact, you cannot really do much. you can't really do anything with 400K to 600K. Do you understand? If I'm being sincere with you, you can't. Then the category C, you have lifestyle. Your lifestyle is climbing now to meet up with your income. You're making about maybe 1 million or a little bit above 1 million or more than 1 million. It doesn't matter. You always stress about money. Yeah, you know why? Because you see this money enter your hand as you enter it, thing is already leaving. Like you're barely surviving. People think you're balling, but you're not. And everybody expects you to put in some money. They are doing burial, they are putting you on WhatsApp group. Somebody's getting married, they're putting your WhatsApp. If you are smart, by now you should have disabled your WhatsApp group in such a way that is if you're making that kind of money. If you're not making that money, come on, you don't need to. Okay. And they're putting you inside groups only when people die. They're not, poor people do competition, wealthy people do collaboration. It's only when there's money to be spent that they remember you. When there is something that will happen to nobody, so this also was the reason when my mom passed on, I abhorred putting. There was a group that was created. I said, no, I don't want it. It's not because I'm proud. Somebody said it's not. It's not pride. I don't believe in WhatsApp groups because you push people into doing what they may not be able to do. Do you understand? Very soon now, somebody's wife will put to bed, and person had 9 months to prepare. Person will put all of us on WhatsApp group. That's meant to be a joke. Okay, so you know where you are, category A, B, or C. Okay, I take it back. A, B, or C. You know where you are in this business, and you know where you aspire to be. So people will say, I'm not even in the group. No, you are there. It's between 0 to 100,000. That's the first one. So let's look at person A. I'm giving you an idea of your 6 to 12 months and 3 to 5 years. Just use this as an example. Do you understand? You need to be putting money aside. 10K, put it aside if you're making this. So how would I, assuming because I used to be here. I didn't joke with my tithe. You guys know I talk about tithing. Why? Because I believe in it. I will remove my 10% tithe. That one is for God. Then I expect you to remove a percentage for yourself immediately. Once you pay God, you pay yourself. Now, somebody will say, how much is too much savings? Because sometimes you are saving, the thing is all over you, and you want to say, maybe you've just listened to one YouTube video or read one book, you now start saving 60%, 70%. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you save money and you have to go back to that money to collect small money from that money, it means you are saving too much. And it kills your mind. Like, you're trying to set a habit. Imagine you are trying to stop smoking and you have friends where as they are smoking, you are inhaling it. Come on, you've not stopped. Do you get? So my advice is save a percentage. Remember that saving is for you to invest. But the problem is when we save money, we think that money is not our money again because we put it aside. And somebody is like, you are depriving me of my money. No, it's still your money. It's just that you don't have to eat it down. Do you get? It's a psychological issue, especially if you're like me, that was born inside poverty. So we have emotional attachment to money because most of the monies we made it by the sweat of our brow. People that were born into wealth, they have a detachment from money. Money is just, there to be used, to be leveraged on, and all of that. But if you, for every plate you washed, for every ground you swept, for every car you washed, for everything you did, they paid you. That money is you and you're that money. That is it. I hope you guys are getting me. Uh-huh. So remove a percentage, minimum of 10%. There are a lot of, now you can see that they are using some terms here because like I said, I borrowed this from a particular fintech. I borrowed some of these graphics. So they understand. So you can save a part. It could be 10%, it could be 20%, whatever. So start learning this business. Go through training. Start using the Flix method. Buy airtime. Start making calls. Because you see this 100K. The beautiful thing about a business is that hey, Jesus Christ, if you sponsor only 4 persons in 1 month, that is for The whole week, first week of November, you sponsored one person. Second week, one person. By the time you are done, only 4 persons in 1 month. Sponsoring 4 persons, assuming they're starting with entry invest, which is the smallest part. Okay. 3.0 pack, smallest 3.0 pack. You've already made 80K on referral bonus alone. By the time you now check the matching bonuses and all of that, you've already made probably almost 110K, if not more than that. And now, if you're working with your people and they start connecting, by the end of the month, you've done 150. So by every means, you are better than somebody who has a job. If you would give this business a focused 1 hour of your time daily. Yes. 3 to 5 year plan. What are you expected to do? You know, when we say become a content creator, what we mean that by here, because they are just talking their own. But in line with our business, what we want you to do is to draw out your 5 to 10 names and use the flip method on them. You add people to our Facebook group, people that you show the business, and that Facebook group continues to follow them because there'll be things we post there all the time. Okay. On your status, we're talking about the health package plan. On the 30th of November, we are doing high blood pressure and diabetes. For God's sake, you're in a country where probably 1 out of every 5 elderly person is concerned about his health. Very much concerned. Okay? You can list out 20 elderly people you know, 30 elderly people you know. Just tell them we have this thing. They just come to learn about their health. It's free. But these are doctors that if they were to consult those doctors, they are paying 50K to 150K. Okay? Come in and learn about your health. And encourage them to connect their own friends because they also know friends that are having the same challenge. It's very easy to have 100 people attend this thing online, and it's online. I'm just giving you an instance. So when you are making a post, you're a content creator, understand where I'm coming from. When you are promoting it, you're promoting health. You're a content creator. Imagine 100 elderly people. When I mean elderly people, I mean people in their 60s and 50s. They are by every means young. I'm only saying, just opposing them with, the way things are right now. And guess what? They will be here and they will join. There's no way you have 100 people. Or you ask your parents if they're alive. See, give me names of your meeting people, your CWO, CMO, your age grade, your Borapo. And you can even organize a place where you have a TV. As we are doing it, they are listening. See, you become creative. And guess what? A lot of people will come on board and they will start ordering products. They will start connecting their own people. You're making money. And what do you do 3 to 5 years from now? Avoid lifestyle inflation because you now started making 250K now instead of 100K. You want to quickly move away from where you are. A place where paying your rent is still very, do you understand? Where your rent is still very okay. You want to move from the place. Yeah? Or you want to quickly go and put your hand in, or you want to go and or start having relationships that will drain your pocket. So avoid lifestyle inflation. Stay out of debt. Grow your savings. Diversifying your income here means that if you have 1 account, build 3 accounts. If you have 3 accounts, you can increase it to 7 and now start working only on 2 legs or 3 legs, as the case may be. Okay. Now let's say you're a person B. What's your 6 to 12 months goal? You can break it into the income you make from this business. If you have debts, write down every debt you have. You can use either of the 2 methods, snowball or avalanche. Snowball is what I would recommend. Start with the smallest debt you have. You are owing 10 people. You owe this person 2,000 naira. You owe this other person 50,000. You owe the other person 55,000. You owe the other one until the last person, you owe the person like say 800,000. Snowball effect. Start with the 2,000. Go to the 5,000. Go to the 50K. Go to the 55K. Before you know it, you now have 1 or 2 debts just left. So, and then you are gingered. So when people do avalanche, so avalanche will be you start from the highest. But the problem here is there's this dopamine that you gain when you see yourself doing the right thing. Okay. When you are grinding like this, you're doing Felix method, you've done like 10, 15. You feel very good with yourself. Why? Because you're doing the right thing. Automate your savings. Hey, how much are you going to be saving out of that? It could be 20%, it could be 10%, it could be, but whatever percentage, automate it. There are apps you can use now to automate your savings. Once money hits your particular account, automatically at the particular day in the month, in fact, you can set it in such a way that it can be deducting money from your main account every day or every week. You get? And the thing is automated. One, pia, it deducts it, pia, it deducts it. You know, you can also speak with your account officer so that once Engloba pays you, once you're in cash and the money hits your account, a certain percentage of that money goes. It could be 20%. So you don't even meet the money. It's going into an account that you cannot see. This is to build discipline. You see, this thing, the whole of this thing is discipline. That money, as you enter, that money is not your money until the next maybe 30 years. It's not your money. It's not like you're going to leave it for that time, but you're building discipline because as that money is accumulating, you are using you're investing it, you're investing it. Okay. So there are three accounts we'll recommend. Three accounts, one for debts and bills, okay, especially recurring bills. We'll have one for spending, for family and all of that, and then the third one for growth, savings, future investments. For now, soft life is not for you, and you are not for soft life. If somebody says soft life, to run. If you're a guy here and you have any girl, a friend, or somebody that is saying, this your money, would they help you chop am? I cannot come here and tell you what I do. If you chat me up and you tell me this your new this thing, nobody they an old friend sent me a message. This is your new level. You don't want to, you don't want us to enjoy this thing with you. In my mind, I was like, this person is a very foolish person. Several times I've tried to show you the business. You don't want to see the business. You're interested in the soft life. Now, small thing remain. I will say soft life, but I will not say it. I will not say it. I don't know if you guys are hearing me. You don't want to learn how to make the business and make it work for you. You want to spend money. So to such people, I archive them or I delete their number. In this equation, they are not for me, they're against me. And anybody that's against me, God will not allow it. And I'm telling you this. No to soft life. Is it possible that in 1 year you can build your investment to 500K emergency fund? Because emergency funds are very important. If you don't build an emergency fund, you will always fall back. So the first step is it possible you can build an emergency fund? However you do it, to 500K. Emergency funds are usually best if you can build up to like 6 months. Although they say 3 to 6 months, but if you can build up to 6 months, so it means that you know what you use in a month. So this is the amount that we spend. I don't mean want, I mean needs. Needs. This is the amount needs, not want. Okay? Your needs in a month. Put it together, multiply it by 6, whatever you get. Try and have that stored in a high interest account where it can be assessed, but it's in a high interest account where that is not losing money, losing value so much. Okay? Right? When you have money, you have some cash, it strengthens your heart. Yeah, of course. The Bible also says that money is a defense. Money is a defense. So, 3 to 5 year plan for you is you have to live within your income or below your income. Clear all your personal debts. Like I said, have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. That is emergency fund. Should anything happen, so that you don't go back to your saving. The whole idea is don't touch that money you are saving and investing. Don't touch it. Okay? You can start investing. You can have treasury bills. You have real estate. Like a lot of things you can invest your money in. Okay? You start to budget. Don't spend except it appears in the budget. Start growing your income. Okay? It also doesn't mean that you're not going to have fun. You can have some percentage for having fun. Once in a while, if you can travel. Now, but in this business, you have to remove money for your business, if you don't have a table space, hey, how are you doing this business? You must have a table space. When you have a team that has grown, all of them plus you, put your heads together, you get an office. When you have an office, encourage your people to do what you've done so that they too can have their offices. You cannot start putting money aside to invest if you don't have an office or have a table space. It doesn't work like that. Do you understand me? You cannot run this business from your house. You can see I'm in my office. You can't run this business from home effectively like somebody who runs it from an office. So let me explain what I mean by that. This is a home-based business, but the level of income, except you just want basic money. If you want basic money, fine. But if you want real money at a particular level, you need to have some office, exposure. Because some people will not come to your home, they will come to the office. Okay? You can afford to make 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, even 500,000. But if you want to really, really make the real money, that's the reason people have offices. Do you understand? That does not mean you have to leave the job you are doing immediately. No. No, you can do your job, but you have an office now that your mind is also there. So it means you're going to make more money. All right? So as you remove money for savings, because you need to have a savings culture, a habit of savings, saving your money. Have a particular percentage too for family and a percentage for growing your business, paying for a table space, paying for an office with your people, hosting events, making calls, and sometimes supporting your people. Okay? Those are some of the things you're going to figure out. So if you're AC, this is a bit blurred. Here you're making over ₦1 million monthly. So what's your 6 to 12 months capacity plan? You need to get control over yourself, over your mind. That is the first thing. Okay? Quickly save up a particular percentage of what you're making. You could also start with emergency funds. Okay? You have to really, really watch lifestyle inflation, because if you're making ₦1 million, hey, there's the grace of God. To see shawarma and you don't want to eat it, and that shawarma did not appear on the budget. You see, you want to enable people who are takers. Takers are always flocking around people who make money. Takers. You want to buy something for your friends, that's not bad. But when you always want paying for tea fare, doing this, doing that, bros, madam, see you see poverty. See you see poverty. We should be able to not repeat our parents' mistakes and actually help them come out of where they are. But we can never come out if we don't avoid their mistakes. So you need to split your income. There are non-negotiables: your rent, your family, your bills. Then you have security. Security is savings and investments for the future. Then you can also have things for, you want to go and see a game, you want to just, some things that you use to help your life. Or maybe you save up something that maybe in a year or 2 years you can travel or something like that. But in this business, run your business so that it gets to a place where you can actually travel. And run your business so that you can actually make multiples of $1 million. But I'm giving us this as an example. So in 3 to 5 years, what do you need to do? You need to have 6 to 12 months emergency fund. You see what he's saying? 6 to 12 months. That in 6 months to 1 year, should you lose your source of income, you have 1 year to figure yourself out. You have 1 year to connect yourself to something and you're not suffering. Your family is not suffering. Okay? Invest wisely. Do your research. Please don't let this thing I'm saying here be your research, or go do your research. All right? Family members will be calling you, asking you for urgent 5K, urgent 15K. I'll pay you back next, just Tuesday, Monday, I'll pay you back. Understand that 99.9% will not pay you back. And money is the root of all family problems, or most of all family problems. Money has spoiled more friendship than any other thing you can think of in this world. Decide to tell the person, for now, I don't have that money because I am building something. Or this 5K is what I have out of the 20K ask me. And please, you don't need to pay it back. Because if you don't do it that way, the person will not pay back the 5K. And is going to, except you don't like the friendship again. I tell you, any friendship that somebody is asking for money, that friendship is already a shaky one. Take it or leave it. All right. So plan towards long-term financial goal and all of those things. So where are you on the money tree? Where are you on this money tree? Where are you on this money tree? Are you at the seed, the income side where you're making money, but you haven't even planted a seed? Are you at the roots? Have you formed the habit of savings? Have you formed the habit of putting something aside whenever money comes in? Whenever you encash, this is also why I really, really talk about tithing, because if you have a habit of removing 10% for God, it won't be bad, it won't be hard for you to start removing a percentage for yourself. Because one triggers the other. Once I pay God, I am paying myself because God expects me to save. Otherwise, I'm a fool. That's why I have to save. I have to build good habits. Are you at the roots or are you at the stem? The stem is stability. I will explain what that means in a few minutes. The stem is stability. Then we have the branches. The branches are investments here and there, government funds, treasury bills, stocks, all these things, real estate. Those are the investments. How many do you have? It's only when you've invested. You see, when somebody has money, they say he's rich. But when someone has assets, they say the person is wealthy. My brothers, my sisters, strive to be wealthy, not rich. The fruit is the soft life. Some people want to move from no seed, no roots, no stability, no branches. They are going to the soft life. No be juju be that. If you're excited about what I'm sharing with you, I need to see your emojis. I need you to encourage me. Some of you, I don't know. It's either that what I'm saying is hitting your spirit, or the thing is doing you somehow, or you're angry with me for talking about it. Can I break the news to you? You will not stop me from talking about it. I will talk about it. Hey, I will talk about it because I rather see you win. Okay? Yes. If this is making you, if this is, and you're enjoying this and you're getting value, I don't care whether you are doing 10,000 or 20,000. We can make something out of it. You know, go. Some people wants to leave everything and land on top of soft life gang. Nothing is wrong with wanting a soft life. Shall work for it. Now, I chronicled a few steps that can help us financially on our journey towards financial freedom. The first one is make money. The first one is make money. Make money. In fact, the person that I heard this from, he written down this was Dr. Mba, but I think he picked it from some other person. So the first thing is make money. Okay. The second one is live below your means, live below your income. Make money from this business. Live below your income from this business. Try it. You'll be very happy. Like when you are sleeping at night and you know that you are living below your income, you feel that sense of responsibility. You're a responsible person. Number one step, make money. Number two, live below your income and save the difference. You see that difference? Let's say your salary is 100K. Better live below, if you can, 50K, 60K, 70K. Why? So that you'll be able to have something you can plant. No farmer in this world finishes his seeds. The farmer is going to remove the best, the choicest, the biggest. The farmer will remove it and put it aside. My grandmother used to have this kitchen that is outside where they use firewood. So she would put her corn, her seed, her corn. She would put it on top of the fireplace so that the smokes and all of that will deter weevils and all of that. So no weevil can survive. And the smokes they're not so hot, they're not so bad. The flames are not so naked that it will burn the corn. But that thing can be there and the soot will cover everything. To be black. On a planting day, she will bring it out, open it. I will help her bring it everything else, and we'll start planting the corn. So her best corn that has the best DNA, the best, that's what she put aside. This is why, as you are paying God, you pay yourself. You have to live below your means, because if you don't live below your means, there will be nothing for you to plant. And I always ask that question: what is the hope of a farmer if he finishes his seeds, if there's nothing left for him to plant? What is the hope of the farmer if he does not have seeds for the next planting season? What was the hope? Some of you read Things Fall Apart when they were planting yams, and a particular year like that, the rain came and they were happy and they started planting, only for the rain to terminate almost immediately and the sun and the thing baked all the yams. Imagine what the harvest would look like. Number 3, invest what you've saved. So you see that difference that you saved? You are not saving it for saving its sake. You are saving it for investment. So invest what you've saved. That's number 3. Number 4, as let's say you do treasury bills, you put in like 100,000 and the discount rate is like, say, 20%. As you're dropping that 100,000, they're going to remove um they're going to remove 80,000 naira, and they will leave you with 20,000, which is 20%. Okay, they will leave you with 20,000. That 20,000 is actually your money. So you see that interest gain, you have to reinvest it. So what I do is I remove the 10% on it, send it to God as my tithe, and then I reinvest whatever is on top of, So as you save and invest, that's whatever comes, interest or whatever profit, reinvest it. Yes. At number 5, increase your capacity to make more money. So how are we going to implement this? Let's say you have one account. Increase your capacity to make more money. Open 3 accounts. Let's say you are taking it easy. Jeje. Going jejely. We're doing a 100-day campaign. Why don't you join us? So that the heat, the grind, the hustle of the people that how do I put it now? But you understand what I mean. The ginger, that's the word I'm looking for. Of the people doing the 100 will catch you so that you can make more. Do you understand? All right. Now, where are you today? Are you at seed? If you are seed, it means that you never even start. You never start. But it's okay. Start with where you are. This business, you might just have made just 50K, no problem. Start from where you are. If you're at the seed level, start. Increase your capacity to make more money. How do you increase your capacity? You increase your capacity by studying. Paul told Timothy, study to show thyself approved, like a workman who needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. How many books in network marketing have you read? Have you finished your incubator week 1, week 2? Have you finished week 3 and week 4? Have you read 45 seconds presentation? Have you written the exams? What are you doing? Everything is not about money, money, money. As you're waiting to upgrade your account, have you finished 45 seconds presentation? But you are there watching all manner of videos, movies, all of that, reels, scrolling your life away. If you are the root, root is income, like you're just, the money just land, but nothing. You're just there. You finish the money as it comes. Are you at the root system? Sorry, the other one was seed. Are you at the root system? The root system here is habit, building your habit, tracking your spending, budgeting, saving before you spend. Don't save when you finish the money. Oh, don't save and eat the rest. No. Or rather, don't eat the rest and save. First of all, save. Remove that percentage. Pay yourself first. You understand? That's how it works. If you can automate this, better for you. Like I explained it already. Meet your account officer. There's a way they can automate it. As money is hitting your account, bam, the percentage goes for investment. So you don't even get to touch it. And it's in a place that is locked out. And you can even set up that particular investment portfolio that as this money is coming on a particular day, all of them will be moved to investment and you will not touch it. Maybe for the next 2-3 years. You are building habits. If you do this for 6 months, it's already part, and you see your money growing. Once you see that, you are gingered, you want to do the business. You see, you can do this business from a place of, my rent, my this thing, if I don't make money now, I'm owing somebody. Or you can do this thing from, there's this land, I need to buy this land. I'm almost there, it's 2 million naira. I need to buy it, and now I have 700,000, it's mainly 1.3. See, these gingers are different. I know some people respond to negative kind of, some people respond to why do negative when you can do positive? Why don't you be moved by how many people do I need to do home launches for? How many people do I need to do Philips method for? What if I do 100 Philips method and I sign up? Let's say out of the 100, I do like 20. If the 20 people come on board now, what difference will it make in my business? Will it give you an extra 250, 300K? What would it be? You're asking yourself that question. Because as you now start going in, okay, don't worry, let's do it. Let me close down. Let me make myself available. And you are teaching your people this. Everybody goes on fire. Like everybody just explodes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you at the STEM, stability? Have you built an emergency fund? If you believe in health fund, maybe you have a car, you need to put insurance or something like that. Where are you? Which steps are you on the stability STEM? This stability helps you position yourself. You built a habit of savings, but this stability is like an edge around you to hold you, okay, so that you don't start losing money unnecessarily. Something happens to your car because it's not insured, or something happens somewhere because certain steps are not taken. So you are able to maintain your stability. Another thing again is emergency fund. Emergency fund is also a form of stability because if you have an emergency fund, you are not going to go and liquidate your assets or start touching your assets, because with that emergency fund, you should be able to take care of just a few things. Let's say you have an issue of 300,000 and the emergency fund, you have like 600 multiplied by, maybe multiply by 6, that is 3.6 million. And you have need for just 100,000. Now, instead of going to your investment to go and liquidate it because you want another 100K, you just go to your emergency fund, makes it easier for you. Okay. So are you at the branches? The branches are investments, real estate, investments, treasury bills, and all of that. These are the ones I know that are very stable. That's the branches. And then are you at the soft life? I think everybody wants to get to soft life. Now soft life, me want to, now soft life more like correct one. Okay, but it depends on what you want, right? So important questions, please, as I begin to wind down rather. Important questions. Please answer this in your book. Answer this in your book. Describe your current reality, your current financial reality. Okay. Where are you? Are you? Let me show you the realities again. What's your situation like? Are I'm gonna ask you your money, where you are here is different from your current reality. So your current reality, is it that you're making less than 100, less than 500, all of that. So where are you? Are you in debt currently? Are you financially stable? Do you need to start saving more? What everybody can answer this. Please don't put it on the chat, except I'm hoping that two of you will, using these questions, will answer us to help us. That is my desire, if it's possible. Okay. Do you need to start over all over? Where are you on the money tree? Like what do you think you should be prioritizing? The stem, the roots, where are you? You want to save more? What's your 2030 goal? It can be to be free financially. It could be to have some amount of money. It could be to, whatever it is, 2030. Now, what stage of the money tree do you want to get to in 2030? What stage? What stage? What can you do today, right now? Now, not tomorrow, not next tomorrow. What can be implemented today, Tata? What is it? Now, what's your 6 to 12 month commitment? Yeah, 6 to 12 months. What's your 3 to 5 year commitment? What's your 3 to 5 year commitment? Based on the peculiarity of who you are. Okay? So, before I do a bit of commitment and showing us what 777 can do for us, can I get 2 volunteers, please? Before I go back to what I'm doing, can I get 2 volunteers so that they can use this? And can anybody here do it? If nobody, can I use anybody? Describe your current financial reality. Where are you on the money tree? Where are you in terms of making money? Are you owing? Are you in debt? Are you cleared? I know this is a very touchy something, but if anybody can say, okay, this is me, and give us examples. If not, we'll move forward. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? I can feel you. I can feel you. I can feel you. Are we together? I can feel you. Do we have a volunteer? Just raise your hand. Any volunteer? Hey, anybody caught everybody. Anyways, we have a volunteer. Somebody just raised hand. Who be that? Who is the person? Okay, the person's liver cut, so the person had to. Okay, nobody, right? Okay, since we don't have anybody, it's fine. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the 777 principle. That's you can hit the pinnacle of this business if you identify 7 people. In the case of Jesus, he had 12 followers. Can you identify 7 people? Linda Naji, I don't understand. Are you raising your hand as per before or now?
As per before, sir.
Wow.
Because I need deliverance.
Okay. You get it today. Oh yeah, well, let's go. Let's go. So using this, it's already. So just answer these questions the way it is. This is my current financial situation. Are you in debt? Are you financially stable? Do you need to start saving more? What percentage do you think you can start staging? Then on the family, on the money tree, where are you? Are you on the seed? Are you on the roots? Are you on the stem? Are you on the branches? Are you on the fruits? Which one? Where are you? Over to you, Linda.
All right, sir. Good morning, sir.
I'm adding you to spotlight.
All right, sir. Okay. Can I be seen now?
We can see you, can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, sir, Ambassador. Good morning, everyone. Like I said, I need deliverance. So I will answer it the way it is now. Currently, I am below my terms of finance, I am below my, let's say, less than 100. I am in debt, and I'm not yet financial stable. So I need to start saving. Not that the money is not coming, but I have challenge saving because of one problem, family, and some other things relating to the meetings and groups I joined. So I need to either mute or exclude myself so that I'll be able to maintain my savings. Then, based on the money tree, I am at the I would say I'm at the roots. I'm at the roots. So and I need to what should I do to prioritize? I need to make more money, especially this 100 challenge that started day before yesterday, which I'm
How
also
much
doing.
money?
I mean, I'm answering the what should you
Yeah,
prioritize?
I heard what you said. He said you need to start making money. He said you want
Yes,
to start making money.
I need for now, at least 500,000 monthly.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So by 2030, I had a goal, which I've written since last year, that I want to have minimum of 2,000 active partners. And in terms of income goal, as in I should be making at least 10 million and above by 2030. And I should be able, I'm just sharing my goals because I have them already. By 2030, I should have like 5 offices running in the major states in this country: Port Harcourt, Lagos, Asaba, Abuja, and Anambra per se. Now, what stage of the monetary? Okay, I think I've answered that one. Okay, I can't remember the last one in terms of the tree, but I should
Let
be
me quickly send us back there.
okay.
Monetary. This is the monetary.
All right, which is a future soft life. Sure,
Fruits.
I should be
Fruits, soft life.
okay. Soft life, yes. Okay. So get me back to where I am. For this family tree, I need to be enjoying soft life by then, traveling at least 3 times yearly with my family, those who suffered with me. And what can you do today? Like I said, I'm already on the 90 days, on the 100 days challenge, which my booking calls at minimum of 25 constant booking calls, confirmed yes to attend either online or offline, engage on 10, Philip method. Just myself, then any of my team that called would be an added value. And they do 15 follow-up, non-stopping, and 15 reschedule meetings. These are my plans for this 100 days. Then what is your 6 to 12 months commitment? Now, based on this, I told myself that I must try to get 15 sponsored, rather, not recruitment now, sponsored 15 to 20 persons this month that I will walk through in the next 6 months, so that they, at least in the 3 legs I'm working with. Currently, I'm working in 2, but I know by the time I finish the 100 days, I must have gotten extra 1 leg added to it. So I should be able to have like three leaders, key persons becoming leaders on their own that will be doing exactly what I'm doing to duplicate their own nation. And finally, my 3 to 4 year commitment, I should be off working every day. I should be able to looking into those people that have sponsored and seeing them doing well, because it is a legacy I'm working through to build. I think I've done what I have in mind here and what I have in my plan. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity to share.
Thank you so much. For being one person that it takes courage to be able to do this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was thinking the men will offer us 1% because the women have redeemed their image. You know, with the men offer us 1%. So these are important questions. Some of you are just taking screenshots to go home and answer it privately. Nothing is wrong with that. I was hoping somebody will help us there, but it's okay. Thank you so much. A man wants to redeem our image. Oh, Hashem. Thank God. Mr. Taka, chai. And guess what? like daughter, like son.
Let me redeem the image of the man, no?
Who is having fun here today? Today, this master class. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, our notable and indomitable ambassador, our G8 leader. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my leader, Linda. Thank you so much for giving me the ginger, the swag, at least to express myself. And thank you so much, Ambassador, for this opportunity. And let me go straight to the point. It's just that let me start so far. The first question is I should describe my current financial reality. I didn't get that one very well. Though.
Yeah, where are you now? Where are you? Are you?
I am on the question. I am on the question.
Okay.
And where I am now, This one that is it on the?
Don't worry,
this,
just start from the second question down. Forget about the first.
So the second question: am I in debt? Yes, I'm in debt. Let me just say a little debt, but I'm in debt. Debt is debt. Yes, I'm in debt. Am I financially stable? Let me just say no. No, because there are other things based on the little debt, some loans from bank and all those stuff for businesses and the rest of them, not really financial stable, but by special grace of God, I'm okay, but I don't want to be dependent. Do you need to start saving more? Yes, I have already started saving more because the boys are growing, entering universities, more expenses are coming. Where are you on the money tree? On the money tree, where I think I am is almost on the same level. Almost. So I know why I said I'm almost on the same level because of one or two things here and there, and some things are working the way they're supposed to, others are not working the way they're supposed to. So let me just believe that I'm on the STEM level, which I'm working on, to get out of that to soft life level and the rest of them. Then the next question is, what should I prioritize? Okay, should I prioritize? I am trying to prioritize my business now because I think I've been lagging behind in M Global business. I got to Enugu and found out that some of my downlines have gone. I don't know what happened, though I'll just say because I didn't follow them up well and I wasn't doing what I ought to do by making sure that I'm watching them back to back, following them up non-stop, getting them involved in sales meetings, because sometimes Enugu people and their own pattern always complain about data this, data that, and because I'll be staying more in Enugu now, I try to liaise the ones of Lagos and join them to one of Enugu so that they open the Enugu people eye. So they will enlighten the Enugu people so that they will make them understand the reason for being serious in this business. But I'm trying to. But my family name is always somehow a problem to me. When I'm showing them what I'm doing, they will believe that your brother this, your brother that, and we've known how you made your money and all those stuff. So they think all the money are coming from football, but it's not. So, but I have to make them understand that life is not all the time bed of roses. And it's not always there the way you see it. You don't have to judge a book based on the cover. So I am trying to take it more serious now on my business. I have to be honest, I joined the 100 days plan yesterday, officially today. So I'm working on it. I'm working on my downline. I'm working on more people and more prospects and investors this time around. Then the other one, what is your 2030 goals? My 2030 goals is to make sure that I have at least not less than 100 M in my account. Not less than 100 million in my account. Not somewhere that is breathing. I mean 100 million in investment and savings accounts, which I know that by the time I put in place the right things and do all the things that you advise us to do, I will get there. 100 million looks big, but it's small. It's not too big. It is achievable. So the next one, and my next goal is to make sure that by 2030, at least I will have not less than 6 to 7 offices. in the notable states in this country, Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Calabar, Enugu, Anambra, and Ebonyi. Because I went to Ebonyi the other day and found that some people there don't know much about M. Global. And some are interested too, especially people that are in Ebonyi town. So that's one of my goals, to have a vibrant office and to have not less than 20 Kingsmen, at least to achieve my goals, because I have a bigger target. Then the next one, what stage of monetary do you want to get by 2020? I want to make sure that by God's grace, by 2030, I should be in the fruit level. That's my target on the monetary. And what can you do today, right now? I've already started my own 100 days challenge. I've started prospecting. By God's grace, by tomorrow, although I will consult my leader first, I have like 10 people that I want to bring into the same meeting, but they have not registered with us yet. Then I have other 15 people from my estates that I enlightened, talk about the health optimization on the company, because the most part they like is the health optimization. They want to optimize their health. Because they are age, most of them are age, they don't want to join the business to start selling and all those stuff. They only want to manage their health well, to taking their supplement and the rest of them, and know more about their health. So I just want to keep them in from that angle. So by God's grace, I have between 10 to 15 people, if not 25, if the other 10 join tomorrow and 15 join next tomorrow or 3 days time, in our meeting, if they can be allowed. That's what I want to start doing now. And I still want to intensify my 100 days challenge. I want to make sure that at least I talk to not less than 30 people every day on calls, follow them up. I have my other plans, because I use everything, both Phillips method, one-on-one, and the rest of them, because this time around, as we are doing some political campaign issues, I try to talk to people about it, because they need to be healthy to do politics. So that's what I'm doing now, because I need the money. Get Nkechi. What we are 6 to 12 months commitment, just like I said, making sure that the people that I'm bringing in, that at least they will know the business well, do what I do, the way I do it, and the way you taught us, and even do more than, because I have to, this time around, I have to be on them day in, day out. I have to make sure that I don't join the same thing alone. Even when they don't have data, if there are needs for I to get them some data, for them to at least join the same thing for not less than 10 days. I know that when they start enjoying it, they'll be the one to start buying their data. So I need to be more committed to my business now, own my business where it should be, not open on others to help me out, work on the ones under me, look for more people, make sure that at least every month, I'll make sure that not less than, by God's grace, not less than 10 prospects join the business, and they should bring 10 more people, do it the same way I do it, and from there, make sure that they are even committed like me. So that's my commitment this month. I want to see better results before the end of this November and the next 6 months. So I need to be more committed, more than the way I used to be. Join other meetings. You have find out that there are other meetings, other sales meetings, leadership meetings, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. and the rest of them. So by God's grace, I want to be joining, and I will even carry them along so that they will join me once they get to that level too. So financially and otherwise. So and the same thing goes to my 3 to 5 years commitment too. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for taking your time to break it down. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, The 90-day game plan is on. The 100-day game plan rather is on, and I want to appreciate in a very special way Ms. Linda Naji and Mr. Otaka, ND, for not being ashamed to allow us to use them guinea pigs. Thank you so much for your courage. And like I said, 777, I've explained it before. If you have 7 people that are committed, you connect 7 people, sit down with them, sponsor them, and let them go through their phone. Most people have 2,000 people on their phone. They're just going to select 7 people that make sense, 7 people that are ready. You help them connect their 7, help them connect their 7, you help them connect their 7, you help them connect their 7, everything will be more than 823,000. How? Very simple. Take a look at it. Okay? If you do 7 by 7 by 7 up to 7 times, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Now, if you divide what you get by 2, which is 823,000, if you divide it by 2, and then multiply it by 7,000, which is matching bonus, you will arrive at 2.8 billion. That is 100%. But we're only looking for 1% success rate. And 1% success rate is 28 million naira. This can happen in 6 months. This can happen in less than 6 months. This can happen in 1 year. It can happen in 2 years. It depends on you. But this is the real calculation. The real calculation here is that when you say 7 multiplied by 7 is 49, you write it down. 49 multiplied by 7 is 343. 343 multiplied by 7 is 2,401. Multiplied by 7 is 16,807. Multiplied by 7 is 117,649. Multiplied by 7 is 823,543. You add up everything. At the end of the day, that gives you over 960,792. Divide what you got by 2 and multiply by matching bonus, which is 7,000. It gives you 3.3 billion. Hey, see money. What we're looking for is not 10%, it's not 20%, it's not even 5%, it's not even 3%. We're saying, just give us 1%. With your 7 people, like I said, Jesus came here, he has 12 men, and he worked with them for 3.5 years. Is it possible that you can select your 7? Help them identify their 7, and show them how they can help the people identify their 7, down to the 7th generation. That is it. And guess how much? 33.6 million. 1% success rate, just 1%. Have you seen how this can change your family tree forever? You know, we're here talking about how to save, how to do this, how to do that. Meanwhile, we have a business here that can explode what you're doing. Now, by the time you now factor in percentage savings / investment, haven't you seen that you've hammered? Haven't you seen that your life has changed? You're not looking for 1 million people, you're not looking for 100,000 people, you're looking for 7 people, and you're going to sponsor those people well. You're going to teach them. Our business here is teaching. You're going to show them what to do. So expectation management here is that things may not go the way you want it to go. For some people, they might do 33.6 million in 1 year. Some people might do it in 6 months. Some people may not even do it in 2 years. It depends on disposition. It's not that the business does not work. It's just that certain people have positioned themselves better. Some people started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad more than 20 years ago. Some people read it. Some people are reading books. Some people have good relationships. So depends on where you are coming from, how you were in your former life, if you understand what I mean by that. That is what is going to determine what's going to happen to you. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So thank you so much for your time. Even at 1% success rate, you recruited 7 people and you work with them. You work with them. Guess how much that's going to be for you? Now imagine if you are putting aside 60%, 50%, 40%, whatever percentage, but you are consistent. Imagine where life is going to keep you. So thank you so much, guys. I have a lot to share with us. But then, remember that in 7 months from now, which is around May, June, your life can be completely different from what it is right now. That time you will use to sit down and be daydreaming, or use that and be remembering things. Use it and connect your 7. It's as simple as that. Connect your 7. Take a look at this. You started with 3 accounts and you planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you think will happen? And you start growing them on these 4 legs. What do you think will happen? This is how we grow the business. So if you have one account and you want to grow, my piece of advice is that you should invest money in expanding your business. Expand your business. If it's one account, get 3 accounts. It's as simple as that. Get 3 accounts and move it to the next level. Are you guys following me? Some people will say, Ambassador, is it not too much? The money you're looking for, is it not too much? That's the question. So as you're doing that, you ask yourself, where are we coming from? Because it's what is say is give and take. You're a farmer. As you plant, you harvest. Based on the measure, you cannot plant 1 acre and you're looking for harvest from 3 acres. It doesn't work like that. It's what you plant that you harvest. You plant a mango, you cannot start looking for a pear. No, that's how it works. Okay? You can't plant pepper and you're looking for garden egg. So look at your legs, look at it very well, and then you see where, So thank you so much, everyone. I hope we understand. We completely understood the whole point of doing this, bringing it down to this and breaking it down from the general to the specific. Just imagine your legs like this and you're working with your leaders. All you need is just to have leaders emerge from 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. That's all. That's all. And your life will never be the same again. All right? So do you have any questions? If you don't have, we'll call it a day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you. Remember, rejection will come. It's not whether it will come. But remember that the bottom line is I want to be able to go to bed and I'm not thinking like your life is sorted out. That's what it is. And I believe we're going to get to that point, okay? If we faint not. So thank you so much, all of you. I appreciate all of you. God bless you. I hope it was worth your time. I'm going to hand over to Madam Pamela, who is going to close us immediately. I hope it was worth your time. Hope it was worth your time. I can take 1 or 2 questions, but if in the absence of questions, we'll call it a morning. God bless you.